What is inside our eyes? We learned that how light helps us to see the objects. But eyes hold the light which is being emitted by the objects. The human eye is one of the most valuable sense organs that enables us to see the world around us. So it's important for us to understand about the structure of our eye and how does it works. Let's start with the structure and function of eye. Our eye has a roughly spherical shape. Outer coat of the eye is in white that protects our entire eyeball from any kind of accidents, and it is called sclera. Then there is a portion called choroid, which is called as vascular layer of the eye. It contains blood vessels that nourish the inner parts of the eye. Cornea is front and transparent portion of the eye. It is convex in shape and bulges outside. Light enters the eye through cornea. Now here comes the most important part of an eye, which is called iris. It is a dark muscular diaphragm located just behind the cornea. It regulates the amount of light entering into the eye by adjusting the size of the pupil. Now, here we can understand pupil of an eye through an activity. Pupil is a hole in the middle of the iris. Let's take an example of sun, which has high intensity of light, so the pupil size will decrease. Now, let's take another example of candle. Here low intensity of light will increase the size of the pupil. Let's move to another part, which is called eye lens. Eye lens is a jelly-like substance which is made up of proteins. It is held by ciliary muscles and suspensory ligaments, which helps in adjusting the focal length of the eye so that we can see distant and nearby objects clearly. Now, another important part of an eye is retina. Our eye lens focuses light on the back of the eye, on a layer which is called retina. Retina contains several nerve cells. Optic nerve of an eye performs a crucial role, which helps in transmitting the sensations felt by nerve cells to brain. Here are two types of cells: cones, which are sensitive to bright light, and rod, which are sensitive to dim light. Now, what is blind spot? There are no sensory cells at the junction of optic nerve and retina, and there is no vision possible at that spot, which is why it is called as blind spot. So today we learn about all parts of eye and how does it functions.